Hey y'all, what's up? Happy Tuesday, everybody. Happy new month. Happy November 1st. Even though this day is not so happy for a lot of people, we had to come in here and talk. Um, I ain't really want to go live earlier with a lot of stuff going on. I saw a lot of people had a lot of stuff to say about this young man losing his life. I just wanted to, make eye contact with y'all real quick and say, hey, how y'all doing? No, my hair is still not combed. It's really not. But I just did want to make eye contact with y'all real quick because this is serious. It's unpleasant, and it's one of those things that we need to be able to talk about. Let me say this real quick, and then I'm gonna greet everybody. We're gonna talk about it a little bit more, but I want to say this real fast. This young man lost his life down here in Houston. Okay, this is not a fun story. This ain't no funny story. This is not regular gossip. This is not time for people to come up with weird conspiracies. It's not time for people to start blaming his relatives that were in a band with him. Like in real life, not cool. A woman lost her child. A family lost their family member. Like, so I would hope that everybody would be sensitive to that and would take it seriously. It was a lot of really ugly things going on. Like people went to making up stories that didn't even make sense. Something about a car. And I'm like, baby, they was in a bowling alley on a balcony. Like, what are you talking about? Like people are really doing too much. And I want people to be respectful. You had people like Angela Stanton with her lying tail on Instagram and took this young man's death. And I'm saying child because a lot of them are children under me. A whole lot of these young people that y'all call rappers with these strange names, I could have gave birth to them. Any one of us in here that's my age and older, we could have gave birth to these young people. Okay, they're children under us. We should not be looking at them with any hateful thoughts, any malicious intent. Like that's awful. Okay, and Angela Stanton took this as an opportunity to push her agenda against abortion, like, oh, and count this as taking senseless Black lives. Let me tell you something. This ain't the time. This is not the time. I feel like everybody should be sensitive, just like you would if it was your son, your nephew, your cousin, your whoever. Okay? So that's all I want to say about that. And I wanted to make eye contact. And the avatar is going back on because I have no intention of combing my hair. Let me be very clear. I'm not going to comb it. Y'all can't make me. So I'm going to put the avatar back. Let me go ahead and greet everybody. And then we're going to talk about what we're going to talk about and move right along. And I hope y'all grab that link and jump in here and there and talk with me. Let me know what y'all think about stuff. If you feel a certain way about things and you just need to talk and vocalize, this is a good day to do it. Feel free to do it, okay? All right. So let me go ahead and spare your eyes and spare my shame and put this avatar back on. Because like I said, hair will not be combed today. Okay? All right. Now, let me greet everybody. Now that we got that out the way, it's a shame that you have to you have to go there because some people just don't have no type of respect for human life. So it's like, all right, we're going to be respectful over here. Now, let me see who up in here. Vita, she cleaning the oven over there in Denver. Serene, what's up, sis? Good to see you. Cheryl, how you doing? I'm glad you made it. We got Queen of Hearts KS in the house. What's happening? God's anointed daughter, how are you? How are you? Nona Perkins, hey Nona. Kim Bird, how you doing? Good to see you. And y'all see what's pinned to the top of the chat. We are definitely celebrating Angie's belated birthday because I didn't know it was Sunday, and then like my yesterday was not what it should have been. I didn't really feel right yesterday. My energy was off. Everything felt off, and apparently now we see why. Okay, Bedside BK, how you doing? Kim Bird, how you feeling? Nacho Twins mama, good to see you. All right, Delicia Dismuke, how are you? Good to see you. Nadia Harrison, how you doing, girl? Uh-oh, Bianca Edwards is here. Hey, my beautiful Emma. How you doing, girl? You know I love you because you got my mama name. I love everybody, but I love you for that. All right, Bed-Stuy BK, what's happening? You had a good time last night. Well, I know that's right. I hope you didn't have too much of a good time, honey, but I'm glad you had a good time. Marilyn, hey, sister. How you? How you? DV is in the house. What's up? That's right. Hit that like button, even if you going to bed. I know that's right, girl. Tear it up. There's my Kia Cocoa Pop in the chat. What's happening? Good to see you. My nephew is here. Hey, King Sankara in the kitchen. Curry chicken, call it stir fry. Yeah, you know. That's one way to remember that. Yvette, what's going on? Miss Birmingham, England is here. She is here. Good to see you, sis. All right, my silver diamond is here. Hello, beautiful. Good to see you. Happy to be happy. All right, happy you made it. Okay, Latavia is here, y'all. It's the voice. We got Miss Sparkle, our resident Mary Kay lady. Girl, I'm still using that emollient night cream on my hands. I'm going to see if it make them soft. I'm still working on it. Y'all holler at Miss Sparkle. DS is in the house. Good to see you. Hey, cool gamer. What's happening? Cheryl. Hey, girl. It has been a while, but we always glad to see you. I know that's right. LEL. What's happening? You just had a feeling I was live because you ain't getting no notification. You know how it go. Hey, G, darling, how are you? That's right. Wait. Oh, yours is today. Oh, okay. Kia, you popping in. Oh, you hurting. I'm so sorry. There's my Angie. Happy belated birthday, beautiful lady. We love you so much. Miss MO1, what's up, girl? How you doing? That's right, y'all. Show love, show love. Alita made it. Hey, Lita. What's happening? Gaby, how are you? Oh, the beautiful and gorgeous Niecy Rose is here. Hey, Catherine Bennett. How you doing? Auntie Eva, good to see you. E. Davis, hey there. Lord, did I get everybody? Did I? I tried. If I missed anybody, I promise it's not intentional. Learning to love myself. Good to see you. Hey, M. Jones. How you doing? Yvonne Jacobs, I see you. Good to see you. Ooh, child. It might not. I don't know. Did I get everybody? Sharon White. I know that's right. I'm so glad to see Sharon. Red Majestic Diva. How you doing? Hey, Dana Brown. How are you? Candace Lane. Glad you made it. There's my la. All right. Okay. I think we got everybody. Look, if I miss anyone, y'all, please, if I miss them, don't y'all miss them. You know the rules on the porch. Everybody is supposed to be made to feel welcome. Nobody should feel tolerated. If I, by chance, miss greeting them, don't you miss it, okay? Hey, African Violet. Hey, Rochelle. How you doing? There go Mommy's Peanut telling Auntie Angie happy birthday. All right. So listen. Maybelline is here. I'm trying to make sure I got everybody. Hey, Maybelline. Miss Gigi, how you doing? Good to see you. It's Tish. Hey, boo. All right. Okay, so now I think I done got everybody. If I miss anybody at all, like I was saying, y'all please greet them. If I miss it at all, please don't y'all miss the opportunity to greet them, okay? Now, first of all, like I said, a young man lost his life, so rest in peace to him. Hopefully, when you all say your prayers tonight, hopefully you will be saying your prayers tonight. Hopefully, when y'all saying y'all prayers tonight, you will remember his family, you know, because we pray for the living when stuff like that happen. You know, once they gone, it's nothing we can do else for them. They are not in the hands of the Lord, but hopefully when y'all pray tonight, you remember to pray for his family, okay? And for his close acquaintances, because y'all know sometimes a friend can be closer than a brother. So pray for his close acquaintances, his family, and all of that stuff. And I'm gonna just say this, y'all kind of refrain, or if you can hold yourself, try to, hey, Queen Mermaid, try to refrain, or try to like keep yourself away from some of the uglier things that are being said, because people are starting to say some ugly things. First, they wanted to try to say that Quavo did it, and I say, now how hateful and mean is that? And then, you know, then the video is out and you see this young man, he ain't did nothing. He just sitting there crying because he, not just crying, but crying out because he was truly hurt and devastated. And you could just hear it in his voice. You could literally hear his heartbreak in his voice. And that was so hard to even hear. Then the video came out, TMZ had it on Twitter, of the argument before everything happened. Basically, nothing that we were told initially panned out to be the truth. Wasn't nobody shooting no dice. Hey, Hikey Mikey, how you doing, love? Good to see you. And you know, all this, it happened so quick. We literally saw in that video, Takeoff ran. Like, he tried to get out of the way. He wasn't involved in any argument. You know, it's just one of those things that is so unfortunate, and I wish it wasn't happening. And yet here we are. Okay. So what I'm going to say about that, and this is all I'm going to say about that, this is a good time to keep y'all behinds home. I said it. I mean it. It's a good time to keep y'all hips home. If you ain't got somewhere you got to be, maybe don't be nowhere. That's all. That's all I got for it. I feel a lot like Deion Sanders when he was talking to those young football players and telling them, hey, sometimes you can't take where you've been to where you're going. And you got to change your address. The stuff you used to do, you can't continue to do. I understand it. Right. People do need to quit spreading them lies. Just hateful. Like, the only thing to take away from this is you can't be everywhere. Say they should ban the video, the family is grieving. I mean, people say that, but you can't really ban something on somebody's phone. And people was there live taking pictures with their phone and taking videos with their phone. That's right. And the truth of the matter is, sometimes y'all just stay home. I'm sorry. Just stay home. Just stay home, because this is the world we living in. People People are unbelievably evil. Like, you never know what somebody's really planning. You never know what somebody's thinking. You never know what they really got in their heart towards you. Even the people that smile at you. I don't know if y'all know this, but sometimes the people that smile at you, that'll eat with you, they showing you your teeth. They showing you their teeth because they getting ready to bite you. It don't mean that they love you. So y'all just be careful, be mindful, be prayerful. Pray for discernment. If you get a feeling and something tell you just don't go that night, just don't go. And I'm not being funny, I'm being real. Most of us in here is grown. Am I right? Are we not grown? Because the porch is for grown people. Now, we got a couple of whippersnappers. We got a couple of, jitterbugs over here. But the porch is for the grown. Am I right? Because I thought so. Silver Diamond put the target up, put my bullseye up. So I must be right that the porch is for the grown. Okay? Meaning, those of us that are grown, we know exactly what I'm talking about. Hey, 2%, when you get that feeling, every one of us have been ready to go somewhere. You done got dressed, fixed your hair, put your face on, put your shoes on, and something to come over you and say, you know what? Let me just stay home. And when you get that feeling, I'm going to just tell you like this. Follow that feeling. Follow that feeling. Like, right now ain't the time. Like, I don't know what's going on. I don't pretend to know. I'm not your psychic friends network. None of that. So if you get a feeling like maybe I should sit this one out, sit it out. Sit it out. Because right now people are wicked. You don't know what somebody would do to you. Don't think because you think they're your friend that you could trust them. Everybody ain't what they seem, man. Everybody is not what they seem. I want y'all to be careful. Because honestly, I don't like to hear stories like this. It made me feel bad. I'm a mother. I can only imagine what his mama is feeling right now. I can only imagine what that woman is feeling right now. I truly feel terrible for her. So y'all say a prayer for him, and for not so much for him, but because he's already in the hands of the Lord. But pray for his family and his loved ones and his acquaintances and all that stuff. Now, I ain't call you. Hey, okay. And let me see what y'all talking about. Let me make sure I keep putting the StreamYard in the chat because I'm gonna just kind of put it in there the whole evening to make sure y'all can get a hold to it. Bed-Stuy BK, thank you for the super chat. Bed-Stuy says, most importantly, know when to leave. Ooh, you better say it. That's a word right there. Let me tell you something. Do y'all know? Y'all wouldn't even know who I am right now, this day, if I didn't know when to leave. I don't have one occasion. I have multiple occasions in my life when something came over me and just said, get out of here. And I left in the nick of time. And I literally, in situations, I would barely be there, left 10 minutes, 20 minutes, and somebody calling me saying, man, where you at? Somebody started shooting. Or where you at? Something else is going on. So, know when to leave. That's real. Hey, nephew.
What up, auntie?
Ain't nothing. What you think about all this stuff going on, child?
I just think, like I was in the comments, it's really a tragic event anytime a young black male's life is cut off short like that, especially in that way,
Yeah, it's just it's terribly painful, and I for me, and it's just me because I guess I'm just old. I see it as from a mother's perspective. That young man was 28 years old. That is a baby. Mm-hmm. He may as well have had on Pampers as far as I'm concerned. That's a baby. That is that woman's baby.
Yeah.
And that's the part I can't get out of my head. Some woman carried that young man for 9 months and change, unless she had him early. She breastfed him or she held a bottle. She nursed him. She sat up with him at night. She popped his butt. She took him to church. She prayed with him. She worried over him. She sacrificed for him, all to get word that somebody has taken your baby. And he's only 28. Like, think about that. Think about that 28. That 28 is heavy. 28, you ain't even been here for 3 decades yet. 28, you only 10 years out of high school. 28, you just stopped teething. You probably just had your wisdom teeth finished growing. See, 18 is legal, but 18 ain't grown. 28, you done hit grown, but you still somebody's baby.
Yeah.
That woman got to sit there. And let me tell you something for anybody who don't know. As a mother, when we look at our children, we don't see grown people. You may as well still have on pull-ups as far as we concerned. All we see is you as that baby. And that poor woman, her hands are empty right now. She had a child, now she don't have her child. And I just really, really, truly feel like I hope that people will have enough presence of mind and human decency not to go around spreading a bunch of falsehoods and lies and foolishness. You know what I'm saying? Because this ain't no play stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a mama. I pray that this is never my portion in Jesus' name. I pray to never have to bury one of my babies.
Man.
That's right, Marilyn. This is heartbreaking. I'm definitely praying for his mama. This is terrible. This is terrible. Yeah, that's somebody's baby. I don't care how big he got. That's that woman's child. And then he was being productive to her and being a blessing to her, and then somebody just come snatch her child out of her hands like that. That's terrible. This is one of those, it's unfortunate because it happens all too often.
Yep.
It happens all too often. Those of us that come from small towns, we know it happens very often. I can't count the amount of folks we buried in Ocala that was that age and younger. Some of them were my good girlfriend's children. They birthed them babies, and then I got to get a call because, your good friend so-and-so child, her baby dead. Somebody killed her baby.
Yeah, it is sad how often it happens within those communities. Because I've just been out of high school for 13 years, and we already have reached the double digits with people who've passed away in this same manner. And it's very, especially when you come from those areas in which everybody knows everybody in the area.
It's horribly unfortunate, and it's very, very painful to watch happen. Yeah. Let me tell you something. As much as I love the state of Florida, I gave them the whole state because I didn't want them killing none of my children for me. African Violet said my mother told me that years ago that she still sees me as a baby when she looks at me. Your mama told you the truth. Your mama told you the truth. It don't matter how big you get. That's all we see is our baby. We see that same child that we carried in our bosom. That's it. That's what a normal mother sees. Now, somebody like Angela Stanton, we know she don't see her child like that because she threw her whole baby away because he wanted to put on skirts and stuff. So she threw the whole child away. So I assume that somebody like her could never understand what a real mother actually feels. Which is unfortunate. Hey, Makia.
Hey, Big Sis. Hey, Kingston Cara.
Hey, how you doing?
This is heavy. I'm just gonna say this, and then I'm gonna jump off because I ain't feeling too good right now. But I just want to say to everybody that's watching, let this be a lesson to y'all. Big Sis, like you said, know when you need to leave someplace, and don't be upset if people invite you out and something just tells you, nah, I'm gonna just go on and either I'm gonna leave or I'm gonna just stay home. Be okay with that. Even if nothing happens, listen to your intuition. Your intuition is there for a reason.
Yep.
But here's the other thing, what kind of ticks me off. Stop with the whole conspiracy BS. This ain't no daggone conspiracy. This is Black folks being stupid and killing each other. How long How long is this going? How long are we going to have hashtag RIP insert name here? How many more hashtags do we have to make before we, do something about this, or get upset about this kind of stuff? It's us doing this to each other. This ain't the white, this ain't the clear man, this ain't
Nope.
racism, this ain't none of this. This is simple behind Black folks doing this to each other. When
Mm-hmm.
are we gonna stop this mess, man? And seriously, I felt this. I felt something was gonna happen all this weekend. I felt something ain't right. There is a serious demonic force going on
Yep.
in the world right now. This ain't no daggone Illuminati. This ain't no
Nope.
daggone whatever Kanye West got going on and saying. This is straight crap, straight hate for each other as a people. How
Yep.
long? How long? And here's the other thing too. Even though they said that this was supposedly their people that was with them that accidentally took out Takeoff. But to me, when you are in the entertainment industry, especially with hip hop, you can't move the way you move, back in the day when you was on the streets. When you famous and you got money like that, stay away from those sketchy areas. I mean, granted, things can happen to you at any time, any place. The Bible talks about that.
That's right.
But if you can prevent things from stop going to, why you got all this money? Why y'all got to go to the bowling alley and shoot dice?
But
You
this
could
is the
dig.
thing. Everything they said that they tried to make it sound sketchy, it ain't even what they said it was. They was at the place downtown. It's not a sketchy area. It was like on the third floor, like the House of Blues is over there. Like it's a decent and nice area. It's not a hood type situation. That's number one. Number two, they put that story out about that baby was shooting. Them babies were shooting dice. The young man, I didn't see nobody shooting dice in that video on TMZ with them arguing. They were standing up talking, and the young man who lost his life, he wasn't even in the
Yeah, he
argument. He
was
was
minding
standing,
his
standing
business.
way off to the back.
Yeah,
As a
he
matter
was
of fact,
minding his business, just trying to have a good time. So and I guess what makes me sad about this is like here again, you can be unproblematic, don't bother nobody. You
nope.
can be a positive light and you can still be taken out like
Yeah,
for something that you had nothing to do with. So y'all don't be afraid to stay home.
just
But
stay home,
stay home.
or
You
like
can do
sis
things
said, if
at
you get that
home.
feeling when you there, just leave.
Just go.
I
But
was always good for that back in the day. I would drive my own car. I would always run one deep, or as we used to say, solo dolo. Because the minute I felt like, Nitra, you need to go, I wasn't waiting on nobody.
exactly. Exactly. But here I'm gonna just say this last thing and then I'm gonna get on off of here. Y'all, anybody, this is for me too. If you got family or friends, if y'all you got some little beef or tiff that's
Get
keeping
over it.
y'all apart, fix that mess now. You don't want to have that sense of regret. That person, something happened. It don't even have to be violence. It could be just it's their time. You don't want to have that regret of shoulda, woulda, coulda. I should have called. I
That's
should have.
right.
I should have said I love them. I should have hugged them. I should. You don't want to live with that. So whatever you got, fix it now, man. Because it's so many people dying like
They here
left
today
and
and gone
right.
tomorrow. Yeah, you
Not
saw that
even
report.
gone tomorrow. Here 1 minute and gone the next.
Look here, you saw that report I put out the other day showing that the death rate is higher 17% than it was last year this time. And they
Exactly.
was talking about people literally their hearts were just stopping. Like they cool 1 minute and then they out of here. And you
Exactly.
right. If
Exactly.
you know you love folks, let them know you love them. Don't play games because you might not get that opportunity. Tomorrow might not come.
Exactly. So to everybody, I love you. Even if we ain't never met in person, we just know each other here on YouTube or on social media. I love you. Take that with you. Take my love in your heart. And I'm going to call it a night. So love you, big sis.
I love
Kingston
you too.
Para.
Get
Good
better.
night. Thank you.
Night, boo.
Good night.
But yeah, man, this is just, it's unfortunate. That's all I can say. It's terribly unfortunate and it's awful. And Deion Sanders told the truth. Did you hear what Deion told them football players?
No, ma'am.
You didn't? Child, let me get that for you where you got a minute.
Oh yeah, I'm with you for a minute.
Okay, cool. Let me pull this up where you can see it. Because he told everything he told them boys was on point. Was on point. Everything he said was correct. Everything he said to them young men was correct. Because he was telling them, hey, we got to go over there to Houston, but y'all ain't leaving that hotel. He said, anybody need to see y'all family, parents, or whatever, they come into the hotel to see you. Because you're not leaving that hotel to go nowhere. And, you know, some folks had something to say about it, but I felt like he was on point and he told them what he needed to tell them.
I'm glad I partied so much during college and stuff, because right now I really do. I don't go out. I don't like going out to especially to it's sad to say, but to our establishments, you know.
Okay. You got to think twice about going to our establishments.
Yeah.
You got to think twice, because if you don't think twice, it might be the last thing you think ever.
Right.
And that is terribly unfortunate. It's heartbreaking. It is ridiculous.
I never forget my granddaddy told me when I was younger. He said, when he was my age, you knew who the enemy was, but now it's confusing because oftentimes the enemy comes looking like you.
But what's bad is your granddaddy didn't understand that it was always like that. It was always like that. Them other people was only able to do as much as they did because it was people who looked just like us that played along and helped them. Now you know it's the truth.
Yeah.
It was always one of us, somebody who looked just like us, with your same beautiful melanin, with your same 9 ether hair. It was somebody looked just like us that sold us down the river. Now, wasn't it?
Always.
That's all I'm saying.
Ain't nothing new under the sun.
Ain't nothing new under the sun. And what's sad is we got some of our people that don't have no, they don't have no conscience.
Yeah, you notice how people even, you and I can both say, and coming from the same, state, we can both say how familiar we've become with these situations, but we've not become dehumanized from it. There's so many people within our communities, this happens so often, it doesn't really affect them in the way that it should. It's like, oh, another one,
That's true. That is true. And it's bad. It's a lot of our folks, the key to desensitization is repetition. You want to desensitize somebody, you got to have repetition. And the fact that this keep happening over and over and over, and they put it on TV and they plaster it on your screens and it's all over your social media, before you know it, now it doesn't have the same shock value. It don't hit you the same.
It's just because it's just normal.
Right, because they bombarded you with that image repeatedly.
Right.
That's the key, repetition. Why you think they keep this stuff on TV in heavy rotation? Now, one of y'all send me that video on Instagram of Deion Sanders, because I swear it was there and now I can't find it. One of y'all send it to me, please. This is when I start thinking either I'm getting old or the internet playing with me, trying to make me think I'm too old. I be thinking it's a conspiracy.
No, it's a conspiracy, Auntie Seanitra.
Yes, it's a conspiracy against Seanitra. Hey, Legina. But it's the truth, girl. They just sit there and just bombard you with images back to back to back. So it loses its shock value. It loses its sting like anything else. It's like, okay, right now, if I look at my hands, and it's nothing I'm proud of, but it's just the facts. my hands have calluses, right? So your calluses in your skin is a keratin buildup. It's basically your body reacting to trauma. And it's overreacting, trying to heal itself. So over time, if I kept exposing my hands to heavy weight and hard objects, and it kept causing trauma to my flesh until it got to a point where now the skin is calloused. That's what happens to your mind when people keep exposing you to trauma. That's why I try to tell folk, just because they put something on TV don't mean you need to look at it.
Right.
Don't look at, because you taking that stuff in. They doing it for a reason. See, we may not have strategy. We may not think, too far ahead of our, of our noses or whatever. But these people that we up against, man, they playing to win. And they will sit there and bombard you with these images to make sure that you don't really feel the same about it. Yeah, right, Haki Mikey. Outside is not safe. I don't know the last time outside was safe. Yeah, he spoke the whole truth. One of y'all send me that. One of y'all that's got me on Instagram, please send me that clip. And then y'all tell the Lord to tell me what I did with my phone. Okay.
Speak, Lord.
I ain't studying you. I ain't studying you. Okay, Kia sent it on my phone. I guess I'm gonna have to send it to myself. Oh man, I had it and I messed up. Okay. See, this is why me and technology ain't friends. I'm trying to see y'all comments too. Halloween is all about demons. The General Republic was celebrating at an all-time high. They sure was. They was on that Halloween bull crap yesterday. I say, oh, this is uncomfortable. Hey, Sin City. Lala said, we need more love. The world feels so empty right now. People are walking around soulless. I know that's what you meant. Hey, Miss Chocolate Divine. What's up, gorgeous? Yeah, them black looking people. I done told y'all everybody look black ain't black. I got it, Kill. I got it, Bookie. Okay. So that way I can pull it up. I be trying to catch y'all comments. Y'all be saying some real stuff and I miss the comments. Golly. Hey, DH. Hey, Cheryl Persons. Ooh, child, look, if I miss y'all comments, forgive me. Y'all know normally I try to keep up with everybody's comments because I know some people, have a habit of not picking up people's comments unless they do a super chat. And y'all know I'm not like that. So please don't take it like that. Y'all know I could never be that type of person. It's not my style. But I might miss a few comments today because I'm trying to get everything. Here we go. All right, so let's do this. Let me go ahead and share this screen because I want y'all to hear what that man said. Hey, Queen B, that's me. So let's go and share the screen. Let's get into it. Because everything Dion said was on point. And then we're going to move right on along. Let's see what Coach Prime had to say.
Consistency of people that are influential to you are leaving us consistently. That's our rappers. Sooner or later, we got to start changing our addresses, guys. That's an analogy to saying, I know we this, but we ain't that. We got to leave that behind that we once did. And that's what you guys are. Now you guys are Jackson State royalty. You ain't know that. You're not whoever you were a year ago. You're not even who you're going to be a year from now, which is a blessing. But you can't continuously do the things you've always done and expect to get the results. There's going to have to be a change. All of us have gone through drastic changes. Have we, coaches? Have we, coaches? All of us still evolving into what God has called us to be, and that's change. You cannot kick it with the same dudes you kicked it with. You cannot kick it with the multitude of women that you kick it with. You cannot associate in the same realm that you associate with. you're gonna have to change if you expect change.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do it. It's gonna come to a time they can talk about you, they can mock you, they can ridicule you, they can cuss you out, they can clown you, whatever they want. But you're gonna have to separate sooner or later. You're gonna have to disconnect. Sooner or later, you're gonna have to. So get that in your spirit. I'm sad because it just seems like it's always us. But we want to say we matter. We want to say we keep it 100, but it's always us. Now we lose another soldier to some bull junk. That when we look back at it, the gentleman gonna say, "Dang!" Now his whole life changed. Because now he's incarcerated or murdered, in a consequence of what transpired. Because you know how the game is played. And I don't want y'all playing that foolish game. Because y'all are valuable to your families, friends, loved ones, and you're valuable to us. All right? Let's think about that. Let's pray for the families. I'm just sick and tired of the consistency of people that are influential to you are leaving us consistently. That's our rappers. Sooner or later, we got to start changing our addresses, guys.
Y'all heard what Coach Prime said. Y'all heard what Dion had to say. At the end of the day, he ain't lying. You got to change your address. Listen, once you mess around and make more than change for $10, it's some people you don't need to associate with. You don't. The boy said the crazy thing is the argument before the shots rang out seemed so minimal. It did. It seemed so minimal. It seemed like it wasn't nothing to it. It shouldn't even been that. It shouldn't even been that. And the thing is, then you got people dramatizing. Like I say, respect these people that's done lost their family member. Even if you don't respect the young man that lost his life, which I'm not sure why you wouldn't. But respect their loved ones and don't be out there making up all them old crazy stories and saying all kind of stuff. But what Dion had to say is the truth. Yeah, you can't take nobody. You can't take everybody with you on the way up. Some people you got to leave them where they at. Some stuff you just got to lose.
Yeah, family and all in most cases.
Yes, sir. Good boy say my auntie say 50 cents over bus fare. Facts. If you make 50 cents over your bus fare, it's some people you need not go around. You ain't even got to have it like that. If they perceive that you got it, you about to have a problem.
Right.
It ain't worth it. And guess what? Some of them same people, they could be making money right next to you. I don't know if y'all know this, and I don't know who need to hear this, but it can be people who literally got more money than you. They got more than you, and they'll still be envious because they scared that you trying to come up, and you could still get touched. Watch yourself. That's all I'm saying. Don D say they are puzzled that you do not continue running with them in the same decadent course of debauchery, so they speak abusively of you. You know what? I like that. That's we say 1 Peter 4:4. That's what I'm talking about, Don D. Cheryl say you got to change your circle of friends. You do. When you start vibrating at a different frequency, you better make for darn sure that the people that you surround yourself with is vibrating at that same frequency, because if you don't, you're gonna wish you did. Evolution say the person that recorded the incident knows everything and saw everything. All, not just them. Did you not see all them people standing around there? But I'm not gonna get into that too much. I'm not finna feed into that, because I feel like this, whoever's behind this is what they wanted, and I'm not feeding into it. I'm not doing it. People should realize walking away from an argument is strength. It is. It shows control. It shows temperance. All that I couldn't help myself, like that's animal talk. It's animals can't help themselves. Humans have self-control.
Right.
For real. So yeah, like that's that on that. That's all I'm gonna say on it. You know, if anybody else want to say something, you know, you open to say something. I'm not finna tell you can't. Let me put that link. I'm gonna do my best to try to keep that link just circulating. Hey Josie, good boy say I don't like to go anywhere with people who got a problem with everybody and everything. Me either.
Right.
Bicker everywhere we go. You getting into it with somebody? Listen, I'm not finna be going nowhere with you real soon. For real, I don't like all that. Josie say, I hope everybody's doing good. R.I.P. Takeoff. Excuse me. I really liked him and his music. So sad he lost his life so young. Yes, very sad. Hey, Kobe Cole. Say it's hard because bros feel the need to stay close to the hood because it keeps you authentically black and current. So they say.
I feel like that's stereotypical thinking.
It's stereotypical thinking. And them people that think like that are the same people that'll do you in for staying around them.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you like this: as much as I love my home, I rep my home. I'm not gonna say, "Oh, I'm from Orlando or somewhere else." I am from Old Cali, proud. You know how people do where we from? They don't want to say they from where they from. They want to name the next biggest city.
Right. I'm supposed to say I'm from Tampa.
Right. Right. Hey, Dora. Me, I'm never gonna do it. I'm from Old Cali, man, County. Okay, off of 27th Avenue. On Shady Lane, god darn it. That's where I'm from, 2810.
The country hood.
Yes, sir. But the best thing I ever did was got the hell up out that place. That's the best thing I ever did. And that's the facts. Sometimes you got to walk away from stuff. If you know you want something different, you want something better, you got to do something different and better than you did before. Period, point blank. And once you've done that, stop trying to go all the way back and reach into what you used to be to try to prove to people who really don't, they don't really cut for you like that.
Right.
You trying to, what it is it's not so much staying authentically black. I think it's a matter of not wanting those people to feel like we sellouts. How about I don't care nothing about how you feel. I don't care nothing about how you think. You can take it any way you want to. Just like Dion said, they can talk about you, cuss you out, whatever. It don't matter. It just don't matter. Hey, Queeno. Don D said, I don't think it's a coincidence. Most millionaires and billionaires, no one knows who they are. They know what comes along with it. Sure do, if you got sense. If you got sense. It's just unfortunate. Taffy Mocha, what you say? You go ahead and let them know you from St. Pete.
Well, you right across the skyway from me.
Okay, as the old people used to say, St. Pete. I don't know why it was Saint instead of Saint, but Saint.
Right.
Elliot say anger is a scary thing. You really got to know who to get angry with. Don't allow yourself to get angry with strangers. If possible, you don't know how far people are willing to take things. Yep, I hear you. I hear you on all that. But if ain't nobody else got nothing on that, I want to talk about something else because this topic is a downer. And I don't mean it like, oh, I can't be bothered with these people grief, but I just like me personally, I can't take a whole lot of grief. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Some of y'all are, well, I lost my mama this year. I lost one of my best friends this year. And my first husband. So it's like, and then one of my partners got shot, I want to say like 2 months back. So for me, like right now, I can't take a whole lot of grief. So please don't take that like, oh, I'm taking it light. I don't have time to talk about what happened to this young man. I gave it a little time because I realized that this is serious, and it I feel like it warrants a conversation. A conversation is warranted. How much good the conversation gonna do is neither here nor there, because we've been saying for the longest, hey, Negroes, stop killing other Negroes, and ain't nothing work. So I don't really have no faith that us having these conversations is gonna do a goddamn thing. If I'm gonna be completely honest, I'm just saying, nephew, how long we been saying stop killing each other?
They were saying it when I popped up, and I'm at the end of the age.
That's what I'm saying. All the way back to self-destruction. We headed for self-destruction. All that. We've been saying for years, hey, black folks, stop killing black folks. And ain't nothing works. So I'm not deluding myself that I can say something that's going to change a goddamn thing. All I can do was raise the 3 I raised. Kobe says some bros want respect from dangerous men. That validation that I can go anywhere, I got respect. That's true. That's true. They want to think that they can stand with everybody. You can't stand with everybody. And you shouldn't feel no less of a man that you can't stand with savages once you get some civilization. M. Jones said a lot of these young people are also numbing themselves by drinking the purple drink, the scissor, and smoking things. Staying doped up mixed with it is a bad combo. Boy, M. Jones, M. Jones, you came through, didn't you? M. Jones said they numbing themselves by drinking the purple drink, the scissor and smoking things. And doped up, mixed with hate is a bad combo. I think it's that purple stuff you talking about that's messing with them and them pills and stuff. That's what's getting them, I think, because we smoked the devil's lettuce, and you know what I'm saying? We was a little rough, but we didn't kill everybody. These kids now is killing everybody.
Yes,
that's why I say just stay home.
We was just talking about this on the phone, though. You know, it used to be the crackheads, babe. We didn't worry about them, but this new stuff.
You ain't lying. A crackhead wasn't finna do nothing to you but sell you some good soap powder at a discount.
There you go.
That's all.
Mow your yard, wash your car.
For $5.
What?
And a bag of boiled peanuts.
And do it quickly.
That's all I'm saying. So I don't know. She said, why was we shooting? I don't know why we were shooting each other back in the day. I'm just saying that ain't nothing we finna say now gonna change what people is doing, because we've been asking people to stop shooting each other for a long time. Quite a few of my cousins got gunned down in the Ocala streets, and they still gunning folks down there right now. Evolution say these people are out here on edge. Out here, even in some of these prank videos, people are ready to resort to violence just over a simple altercation. That's why they better stop with these pranks.
Right.
That's right. Stop with that prank stuff. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Sure say it's sad they don't fist fight no more. They can't. Nah, they just put. They ain't got no hands. The boy say ain't no way Takeoff and Quavo should have been in the vicinity of an average Houston ninja. Show shouldn't have.
That's true.
Show shouldn't have. These, listen, I almost really call them what I really call them when I'm not on the air.
Mm-mm.
I'm just gonna say it's some La Cucarachas around here, and it's some of them I wouldn't let nowhere near me on purpose, not unless I got that thing in my purse. Now, and that's a shame, but that's just the truth. M. Jones say the things they smoking are mixed with different chemicals like the fentanyl. Oh. Right. Going to a party for what? You better say it. You better say it. Let me tell you something. Like I say, it ain't worth it. Just stay home. Stay home. Throw a house party. Invite people to your house. And have
Invite everybody.
And don't invite nobody to steal.
Please.
That's where crackheads ain't invited, because your television gonna come up missing.
I was about to say that is the one flaw right now.
That's the one flaw with a crackhead. You cannot bring them in your house.
They won't take it out.
Pranks and some of them nonsense challenges. Yes. Hey, sunshine. Good boy say Texas is an open carry state. Amen. You get off the plane lacking in Texas, because I'm sure they ain't have nothing on them. I'm sure they didn't either, and didn't even think to go pick up something. See, that's why I say it don't make sense and it don't add up. Stay home. Stay home. Stay home. Stay home. Now listen. Us gotta talk. Now, nephew, why you ain't tell me they got the marriage boot camp and now they got all the Atlanta people on the marriage boot camp? Why you ain't tell me about that?
You know, I've never ever in my life watched marriage boot camp.
I watched it the one time. Jocelyn and what's the boy name? Because they be picking at me for calling him Bumbleclot. What's his name?
You know, I don't. You
well, then got dirty. He gonna be Bumbleclot tonight. Did somebody put his real name in the chat?
That's his name for me. You know, I don't. You talking Spanish to me tonight.
Okay, well, the season that Jocelyn. Okay, the baby said ballistic. There you go, ballistic. Thank you, Hakeem Mikey. Thank you, Evie. Ballistic Beats. There we go. The season that him and Jocelyn was on there was the one that I watched. That was the one that I watched. And so now they got this one. All the Atlanta folks is finna be on the marriage boot camp. Sunshine say crackheads back in the day was helpful. They fix your car, cut your grass. Yes, the good old days. Right. Can't even hardly find a decent crackhead no more. You got to really look high and low.
Rare.
Kobe Cole say validation from thugs makes you feel good. Like a man. How many rappers pay to visit and even pay to be honorary gang members for street cred on wax, but can't bust a grape? Facts. But now I'm gonna tell you something. Before I get into this marriage boot camp with all these here Atlanta people. Okay. Y'all know that goes that's one of those things that men have. That's the thing with men, that wanting to be not macho, that wanting to feel like, you know, you're a tough guy, wanting to be accepted by the other warriors, so to speak. And I guess in this day and age, what passes for a warrior is a dude named Pookie with dingy draws who lived with his mama. 3-4 baby mamas behind on child support. That's what's passing for a warrior. You had to mute your mic because you went to laughing. Well, I'm telling the truth. And because these are the people who are presenting themselves as, I'm masculine, I'm aggressive, I'm a savage, you know, all this energy. You know, right. You got gentlemen who don't want to be seen as soft or be seen as, okay, I can't stand with the warriors. You know what I'm saying? So they literally, some of them be spending money just to kick it with these bottom feeders.
Right.
Instead of recognizing, like, you know, the king didn't hang with the chief warrior. He just worked for him. You just work for me. Like, sometimes we need to really like catch up to what's happening. If somebody is an underling, give him a job.
Right.
If he's so tough, hire him as head of security. Like, you want a job, you can be my employee. Stop trying to be friends with people. It don't make no sense. The boy said, like Soldier Boy trying to hang with them real gang members a couple years back. Right. Leave them people alone. Half of them can't even read. And you trying to hang with them. You were actually smart enough to use the internet to make money, to parlay that and make your own career, produce your own music. And you trying to hang with people who couldn't figure out how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich in their own kitchen. How? How, Sway? It's embarrassing. No, for real. It's really embarrassing. It's not cute. You running up, you know, you Mr. Tough Guy, you know, you extra musky, all this stuff. That's cool. You can be my employee.
Right. That's how you help them out.
Yeah, you can work for me because clearly I've elevated and you chose not to. Or God chose it for you. I don't know. But the best I can do is offer you a job. The best I can do is offer your butt a job. But anyway, back to this marriage boot camp situation. So let me tell you what I done messed around and found out. So listen, they got Young Jock and Kendra on there. Didn't they just get married?
Yeah, okay, I do know. Now you're talking people I know.
Okay, so Young Jock and Kendra just got married. They just had their little wedding on the show and everything, and she did her little bridal shower with everybody with them tacky hats. Kendra is a strange bird to me. But you already on the marriage boot camp. What y'all need with marriage boot camp for? Didn't you still supposed to be in the honeymoon phase? The first 5 years of your marriage supposed to be the honeymoon phase. Why is y'all on the marriage boot camp? Then, oh no, that's not all. There's more. We got old Lion Fallon. You know, the one that went to sleeping with the hired help.
Wait, wait.
And lost her millionaire. Now she with this little boy. She got to buy him pickup trucks and buy him a ring. And he calling himself one of the penis. They on marriage boot camp. Yeah, they not even married yet, are they?
Right. They already got problems.
Already, apparently.
Just call it quit.
You say money. They on there for the money. I don't know. I don't know about that. I think something wrong. Nisa say because Jock got a side baby. He done went and already got a baby. I'm sick of Jock. He already got a baby in the street. Y'all lying to me.
Well,
y'all is lying to me. Somebody, please, one of y'all hit this link and explain this to me, because I haven't been able to keep up with Love and Hip Hop. I'm gonna have to go binge watch and see what the hell is going on. He had a baby, another baby during. Whew. I think, where's my fan?
Oh, I just looked it up. They just celebrated. They're about to celebrate a year of marriage.
And it's already a baby.
He's been cheating the whole marriage.
Oh, Lord. Kendra was done for marrying Jock with all them kids and baby mamas, a lawyer and a real estate. Yeah, you a lawyer and a real estate broker. Girl, you done accomplished something for yourself and you went and got Jock Seal. Jock, they look like somebody ugly auntie. I swear for Eminem, Jock look like that auntie that say she don't need no man and smoke cool filter canes.
I was just about to say, thank you for putting it more appropriately. I was trying to find the proper words.
I know what you was trying to say. I know exactly what you was thinking, but she smoked them cool filter canes and drive the school bus. He had the baby weeks before they got married. Oh, hell no. Colby saying, in high school, I met a girl at the mall. I told her I was from Compton. She found out later I was from the suburbs. She dropped me. I'm done. Yeah, some of the girls want the chief. Well, they want the chief warrior too. Until he go to prison and leave her to raise them children by herself, and then he get out and don't help her with them. Say Kendra don't act like an attorney. She ain't gotta act like it, long as she got that Juris Doctorate. Lord, how keep Mikey talking about Aunt Jackie? I know that's right. Hey, Niecy Rose.
Hey.
What's up, Niecy?
What's going on?
Hey, cousin. Okay, I just came up to explain the Jock part because I have been keeping up.
Okay.
So I know. Okay, so before Jock and Kendra got married, apparently they had a break. They had a little split, a little something, and he went and had a baby. So Kendra knew about it. Knew about it, but then on the show, she played it off like she didn't know. So it came as a shock because another side or like a past fling of Jock's had entered into the show, which happened to be a friend of Spice called Mita or something like that. So
now let me ask you this. Was it that they weren't going to mention it until this other girl mentioned it?
That's exactly what it looked like. Because until the girl said something, then it was like, hold on, you were with Jock which years? And then, Carly Red was there. So she's like, I was with him around these years. And so the years and the timing was kind of, coming up between, and the friends was there, the girls was there. It was Erica Mena, it was Bambi, it was, so all of them. Right. And so then they're like, hold on a second. Then we need to tell Kendra before she gets married that there's this woman that's been, she's saying that she's been with Jock around the same time. Like, does she know? And, it's like a whole big thing. So then they get married. The wedding happens on the show. So the girls are thinking, hold on, does she know? Should we tell her? So Bambi and Erica Mena, they have like a little evening girls' night in, and that's when they have Kendra over. The topic comes up, and that's when the waterworks comes up. That she pretty much played it like she didn't know. That's what I'm saying. Like on the show, she played it like she didn't know, but then they had to, the next episode, they had to come out with the truth, and she said it right out of her mouth. Yes, I knew about the baby before we got married.
So all the crying and stuff was just because she was embarrassed because not everybody
exactly. So it's like they had no choice but to kind of come out, and then they had like a whole meeting with their pastor. So like she knew. So that's why I'm like, it's probably because of that side, baby, because the whole thing now on the show is, this is embarrassing now, and you need to go to my parents and tell them, everybody knows, and so I'm thinking that's probably one of the reasons. But she knew about that side, baby. And then Jock admitted it. Yeah, so it's a little sticky. It's a sticky one.
My God.
It's a sticky one, sis. Yep.
Oh, I'm done. And I think
Right.
it's closer to 10 children that Jock got. Jock got a gang of kids.
I think this is 10 now.
Yeah, 10. He got 10
yeah.
of them jokers.
Yep. This makes it 10. Yep.
And the truth of the matter is, hell, if anything, Nick Cannon is trying to be like Jock, because Jock did it first.
Especially with the double, because he's got twins in there too.
Yeah, but Jock
Just
did
Nick Cannon
first.
too, right?
And
yeah,
this the other thing that I'm not understanding. Why nobody giving Jock hell? Because Jock is not even taking good care of those women who had his babies. It looked like you get a baby with Nick Cannon, you get taken care of. I don't think nobody taking care of them girls that Jock getting them churned with.
Right. With Nick Cannon, it's like an employee package. Like you get benefits, dental.
Right.
You know, it seems like a full employee package. Exactly. That's an employee package. That's like a VIP. That's premium. With Jock, I don't know. That's not even the basic. That's oof.
What happens if your baby end up looking like the ugly auntie that drives
No. No.
That is too much. Girl, guess who else gonna be on the marriage boot camp this time?
Who?
So we got Jock and Kendra. We got Valley and her little baby mama. I'm gonna call him the baby mama.
Oh, because she's the sugar mama.
Yeah, she's the sugar mama. You went from being the kept woman to the sugar mama. This was stupid. Then get this. You ready? Apollo and Shireen or whatever they call her.
Oh, come on.
Yes, girl. Yes. Baby,
this is going to be interesting.
Is trying to get his 15 minutes wherever the hell he can.
He said it didn't work on the runway. Let me try this.
Yeah, he on there with Shireen, child.
Are they married yet?
Last I heard,
are they
not married?
Oh,
I don't believe them people is married. Let me check real quick and see.
So this is a relationship.
Let's see if cousin Google know. Cause I ain't heard nothing about them people being married.
I just know that they're engaged. They're engaged, right? Like she has a ring.
That's what I heard, that they was engaged. That's the ever engagement.
Oh.
Yeah.
But they was engaged while he was in prison, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, how unfortunate.
That just reminded me of Candace. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, they still calling her a fiance.
Oh.
Glorified girlfriend.
Yeah. Yeah, they not saying he married. They never married. As of September 7th, they were still not married. And they on the marriage boot camp, child. Yes, now. And so they on there too.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, you know, at one point she was in the public eye buying a wedding dress and everything. I guess she wanted to be seen buying a wedding dress and still ain't married. But guess who else on the show?
Who?
Shamari and Ronnie DeVoe.
Oh, they're back in.
Yes, Miss Pat the Coochie and scream and get drunk. Huh.
I just picture her throwing up on Eva's shoes. Oh my goodness.
And messing up Nene's downstairs bathroom. Boy, Lanithia looked like she was fit to die.
She's the one that had the open relationship, right?
It wasn't open. She could go with women.
But Ronnie didn't like that she talked about it. I think that was one thing he didn't like. She was too open with their bedroom scenes.
So wait, his rule was she can only mess with women?
Yep.
And he could only mess with women?
Yeah. So they say they was pescatarians, no beef. They didn't want Baby, I say this is disrespectful. And High Key Mikey, I left this up there because that ain't nothing but the facts. High Key Mikey say this engagement boot camp was because ain't nobody married but Jock and Kendra, and sound like they shouldn't be.
Right.
This was something. Mm-mm.
Y'all, I feel like we might. Y'all think we should watch that? Because I feel like we should.
I feel like we should, because I want to see if they're going to talk about the Sly Baby or if there's going to be any more info. I don't know, because they didn't really go into it on Love and Hip Hop that I feel. So I might just watch it.
Yeah, let's watch it.
Lord, okay, so we're gonna watch that and keep up with that. Evolution 101 say Phaedra showed him how cute that check was. So he was like, let me try to get some of that. Yeah, he didn't want her with no men. He said, no, Shamara can go with no men. They can both go with women, though. They can do that.
Wow.
Hey, Juan.
That's different. And you said Jocelyn is on there too?
No. That was a different season when her and
okay.
What's the name? Ballistic Beats was on there. I wrote it down this
Okay.
And don't y'all judge me if I have to ask y'all next time what that boy's name is. And listen, and I don't know why Ballistic is not a hard name, but for some reason my brain wants him to be Bumbleclot. I don't know why I want him to be Bumbleclot. And so every time that's what comes in my brain, and I have to find like, what's this boy's name? Lala said he had to step away. I'm back. Apollo gonna be popping up on there like, hello, yes, looking like a boot dog. I don't know. I'm gonna have to find out what night. Listen, because that's kind of how he did it when Sheree told him to come model. He come walking in there looking stupid with the stiff shoulders, leaning from left to right when he walked. I said, I'm done.
He didn't know what he was doing.
Oh, he was cringy. It was like the cringy dude that thinks he looked good and everybody too polite to tell him the truth. That's the energy, man. Yes, Joseph. I can call this boy Bumbleclot. And Joseph, let me tell you what's worse. They were sitting up here letting me call this boy Bumbleclot. And I had to just be like, what is this boy's name? Because they was hearing me call him that and nobody was correcting me. Nobody. And then I asked what the boy's name was, and then they told me. And so, like now, that's why you heard me ask, what is this boy's name? Because I want to stop calling him Bumbleclot.
That's funny.
Bianca said,
it sounded funny. I was like, let me just roll with it. That's what it is. Maybe his character gave you a reason to name him that. Like, he's just so foolish, you know?
Yes,
you renamed him.
It's enough to make you scream Bumbleclot. Yes, that's what it is.
Yep.
Is it? I got to stop calling that boy that. Like, it's bad.
You renamed him.
This is horrible. This is horrible. High Key Mikey is a mess talking about Apollo be wearing Aiden shirts and do. Miss One say Shamari trailed behind Ronnie for 2 years before he agreed to date her, and now she playing with women to keep him. No, ma'am. No, she not playing with women to keep him. She like to go with women. He told her she can't have nobody but women if that's who she want to go with.
There's got to be more to that too. So maybe they'll explore that on the show.
Hopefully. Because I don't see nobody running behind Ronnie DeVoe. Ronnie DeVoe is a strange gentleman.
Oh, he's scary looking. I don't know.
For years, Ronnie DeVoe be giving me Skeletor with a tan bag.
Yes. Like, I don't know. I can't. Every time I'm like, I'm sorry. God forgive me, but
the power of like,
Not Billy and Mandy vibes.
Oh no.
No, I don't get Billy and Mandy. I get straight up Skeletor. Like I say, your name for him is way more fitting. It's more fitting to call him That must be why y'all didn't correct me and had me looking crazy calling that boy that.
Oh, yes. Well, hello. Yes.
Y'all crazy. He says who keep calling them that. We know who you talking about. Y'all
exactly. We know. It's like when you're it's like, when your parents used to tell you, go get me that thing from the kitchen. Like, you're just supposed to know. Like, you just know.
Yeah,
so we knew.
Was. Or my mama, she would call you by every other child in the house name.
But you, yes.
She would be looking at me and be like, Lisa, Gerald, Teresa, Jane, you know who I'm talking to. It's like,
yes.
Okay.
Exactly. Just okay.
All right.
Oh,
No smoke. No smoke. This fool
Mhm.
stay looking like old edition. I'm through. See, you know what? I
That's
guess
funny.
that is funny.
That's
Hakeem Mikey is nuts. I love that boy. But Ronnie DeVoe look like he still wear them hard bottom shoes that toddlers wear when they learning how to walk.
Oh goodness. Oh.
Listen, when I heard the lineup, I say, why is this an Atlanta show? And then they got this one dude, I don't know who the hell he is, talking about Fat Boy SSC.
Who's that?
Like, that's what I said. Talking about he's a rapper, comedian, or some crap. I'm like, child, what's funny is we don't know you. That's what's funny.
I've never heard that person.
Never heard of him. And the picture is not going to ring your bell. So I'm not even going to bother to dig for a picture of this young fella to put him up there. Yeah, absolutely not. And then they had nerve to say he also goes by Booby. I'm like, hell, I really don't know. Now,
that's too much.
I knew named Booby was a criminal from Central Florida that was in the federal prison. Now, I don't know nobody else named Booby, and that Negro dead. So I looked at the picture. I'm like, this ain't ringing no bells. I don't know you. Let's just say, let's not and say we did. So aside from Fat Boy SSC / Booby, everybody else is Atlanta people. Hell, he might be from Atlanta, but don't nobody know who you are.
That sounds like how you say a username rapper.
Another username rapper, Fat Boy SSC. I told you it'd be one regular word, some random letters, or a regular word and 2 numbers and a random letter.
Special character.
Yeah, a special character. What's your username?
No. Oh, yes, goodness. Lord.
So hopefully this username rapper survives. You know how it go with usernames, so
yeah.
Hopefully they survive. Oh, and your girl Asian doll, she's still in jail.
Hold on, when was she in jail?
Girl, I'm talking about that. Yeah, she's in jail. She had a show to do. Where's Mello? Okay, because I know she was trying to go that way. But anyway, she's sitting in jail, and she had posted on social media, had somebody to post on social media for her, saying that she wasn't going to be able to do her show in Alabama and some other place. I'm like, hell, people hiring you for shows to do what? But whatever.
Neither here nor there.
While both being here and there. And, so she said, I have been detained. She started using criminal justice lingo. I've been detained.
I was right about to say, I have been okay. All right, encyclopedia.
And then she said, you know, they trying to do me bad. So I didn't know what they trying to do me bad meant. Y'all, I'm finna share this screen. Hey, Sin City. I'm finna share this screen real quick.
Yeah.
And she got some pretty hair. You know, they make you take your weave out and your wigs off when you go to jail. So if you bald headed, everybody gonna know.
Oh yeah. Oh, I had no idea until you mentioned it. I didn't even know.
You didn't know she was in jail?
No, that she was detained. I had no idea.
Baby,
I had no recollection.
I have been detained. Yes, honey. She said she has been detained. And I personally was tickled. What's that? I guess she'll come back. I suppose, and she'll come back. But let me go and share this screen so you can see this child. And she's and when I say she's a nice looking young lady, and you know, in some of her pictures, but it's the antics.
True.
Her antics really be messing her up. So here she go, y'all. In the jailhouse, behind the glass too. Look at her behind the glass.
Hey everybody.
So So why she hollering, hated everybody and smiling and blowing kisses and acting silly, I don't know. She's definitely behind the glass, as y'all can clearly see.
Yeah.
Poor baby. She's
Oh
still
no.
behind the glass. And she said bond was denied because she had to wait in jail over the weekend to see the judge yesterday on Monday. And she went and saw the judge yesterday and they denied her bond, still in jail. So she still ain't saying why she was detained. Now, if we mess around, if she tell us what city and state she in, we could look up her charges. Okay. But Miss Thing is not telling why she's been detained. But she says she has clearly been detained. Lord, look at Kobe. Apollo shirt's looser than Martell's. Yeah, but Apollo ain't got that Heartbreak Hotel church lady pantsuit. How about that? Apollo ain't got that first stole slung over his shoulder. How about that?
With the shoes.
With them shoes. With them slick bottom shoes. I bet you Apollo ain't got none of them. Hakeem Mikey said, is she on set for Orange is the New Black?
Can you imagine?
She in the county smiling, and somebody came to do a visit, and they went ahead and went live, and this fool up here smiling and blowing kisses and making faces and doing duck lips at the camera.
And that's on social media too. So that, I wonder, that could come back to haunt her. Couldn't they say she hasn't taken whatever it is seriously? And I don't know. You know how they try to play it?
Yeah. They could say you're not taking your charges seriously or whatever like that. But I mean, hell, they already denied bond, so you may as well act a monkey. They let you know. Because like when you get arrested, if they don't let you bond out right away and they say you have to see the judge, you see the judge for him to determine how much your bond is going to be, if you're going to be released on your own recognizance, and or if you can't have no bond and you just got to sit there. What I want to know is why she's sitting there. Was she already on probation?
I don't know.
Because if she was on probation, then that would make sense, because a violation of probation, sometimes you won't get no bond. I doubt that she out here, pulling Jeffrey Dahmer's and Ted Bundy's. So I don't know why,
I pray not.
Yeah, I don't think she got it in her. So I'm like, why they holding this girl with no bond?
If she did something like that and was in there smiling and blowing kisses and duck lips, poor baby.
Yeah, something wrong. Something wrong, y'all. I don't know what's going on with this, and I haven't been able to let me see.
And the message is so vague, just not a drop, not a crumb.
Yeah, she's not giving no information. She's not giving any information. It's still not clear. None of the outlets are able to say why she's in jail. Nobody can say why she's in jail.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So whatever's going on, she's not telling.
And is this recent, or has it been a while?
This is right now.
Oh.
While we up here talking about her making duck lips at a camera behind the glass, she's still behind the glass.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting. I'm sure some kind of
unless she made bond in
TMZ or something.
Hours, which I don't know how you gonna make bond when the judge say they holding you without bond. So I want to know, when is your next court date? Like, they can't just say no bond, sit here. So when is your next court date? Are they telling you got to get a lawyer so they can set a court date? She auditioned for the Scared Straight Breast Doll audition. Something. You say she looked real proud. She looks silly to me. She looks silly and doing what young girls do, like, I'm gonna act like I'm unbothered. Negro, you bothered. I done been arrested before. You bothered.
Jail is not cute.
Hello. No. You know what? Let me say this. The only time I wasn't bothered, I had beat the cowboy crap out of somebody. I wasn't bothered then. I laid down and went to sleep. beat that nigga and
That's
took a nap.
family.
Nah, but unless it's something like that where your adrenaline pumping or whatever, like you not unbothered, you bothered as hell. Hockey Mikey say look like a music video to me or a zoo short film. No, she in the canny. As we say, the canny. I don't know why it's always KINNIE, the canny, but she in the canny. Yeah, okay. You say your phone sound like Jiffy Pop. Okay. Yeah, so she in the canny. Nobody knows what's going on. She just say free her, she doing bad. Now apparently she was in jail for 4 days back in September. So maybe this is why.
Oh.
They not letting, because I'm like, why is they not letting this girl out? Why they won't give her no bond? Now
she must have been out on probation or something for whatever she did.
Right. That's what I'm saying. She might have been on supervision and did something out the way. Because
Right.
that's the only thing that makes sense. Now she spent 4 days in jail. She got bailed out. Let's see. And she was bragging about making money, $71,000 or something after she got out of jail. Yeah, she's too busy stunting for the people. Yep, and I mean, yeah, she worried about the people and talking crap. Worry about your outcome, what your outcome gonna be looking like. Because for sure, I was in jail on ONNAT. I don't know what that means. Them 4 days, and she went on to attack a fan that implied she shouldn't be proud of her situation. She shouldn't.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
That's sad. That's not a place to be.
Yeah, at all. I still don't see what they got her for last time, but she might have still been on supervision or something.
And then violated something.
Going to jail, child, because back September 2020, she was in jail. And they said back then she asked King Von to bond her out of jail. So I don't know why she keeps going to jail.
Well, a little jailbird.
Yeah.
So she keep going to jail like this, and then they're blowing kisses and all that, like.
That's what I'm saying. Not taking it seriously.
Yeah, she better quit playing with them people, man.
Right.
I'm still trying to see what the hell she keep going to jail for.
Please investigate, because I need to find out if she's dangerous.
Yeah,
she's living dangerously.
Okay, well, see, back in September 2020, she said that she got arrested just for being black in her neighborhood. Because she's the only black person over there, is what she said.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
That's a hell of a charge, though.
Yeah, they had to put some kind of charge. They can't say Negro in the first degree. Like, it because if that's the case, I would never get out. Y'all don't know nobody blacker than me.
I was about to say, you talk. I'm just waiting for the person to come on there and say you have 1 minute.
Yes, I'm supposed to be there. You have 1 minute. Thank you for using Securus. Either say she a little criminal, sis. This is not her first time being in trouble. She be doing this with gang boys allegedly. Big silly self.
Big dummy.
You big dummy. Yes.
So sad. Come on.
Auntie, I'm telling you, she didn't have a prior. She had a couple of priors. So I forgot
she didn't learn her lesson.
That Lady Eloise Mink stole. Yeah, don't sleep on it. Don't be trying to act like Apollo is a step up above Martell. Apollo cannot compete with Martell. Martell said, unless you got that mink stole, then you got to stay in your lane.
He was flashy.
That's right. Martell got the crown now. He said that he got the crown. And can't nobody mess with him. I got his back. Prison Doll started making drill music recently. I can see a dark shift in her energy. Oh.
Mm-mm.
Oh, Ija said we need 25 more likes. I know y'all ain't treat me like that. Why you treat me so bad? I don't know why, baby. Hikey Mikey says she ain't been the same since Gucci dropped them. Oh,
So Gucci is responsible for all of this.
Lord.
Drop the
y'all
link
sure?
because he need to come in here and explain.
So where's Guap? Where's Guap? Because I don't know whether it was that or whether he dropped her because he could see she was going in the wrong direction.
Right.
Because Gucci do grown people stuff now.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Dem Republican, what's happening? Yeah, listen, your people called her prison dog. I wasn't gonna call the girl prison dog. I keep
Prison dog.
To call this girl prison dog. Oh my. He said, girl, that's the first. How high is the bond for breathing while black? I don't know, but I am scared. Somebody tried to come in the back. Let me put the link back out. If you got stuck, hit it again. What you say? Say yes, Gucci moisturizes and everything. So proud of them. Yeah, Gucci grown. He don't do little kid stuff. So he might have seen her doing some dumb stuff and was like, I'll holler. And I don't blame him either. You don't sit up and build something for yourself to let some silly person tear it up. That ain't what you do. But no, yeah, y'all, you know, Kobe want to come in here trying to go up for Apollo like he could beat Martell dressing.
No.
Not when Martell got a Whitney Houston original.
Thank you. That's a vintage Whitney suit.
1993 Grammy Award.
Thank you. Heartbreak Hotel. It is the Heartbreak Hotel. Here I see. Yes, honey. Martell will tear up and he be smiling at the camera and everything.
Oh, yes, with the eyes.
Yes, he be smiling just like Tyra Banks now. And
smiles with the eyes.
Got is that little stiff walk and that little dingy beard. That's all he got. Hey, Snow White. Apollo could never.
I can't get that song up my head now.
Yeah,
and then watching him with the eyes too, just smiling. I can just see him. You say you see. Said you took your time.
That's right. You did things to call me, boy. Yes. I've been looking at myself like,
right?
Give it to him. Give it to him, Tail.
With the shoulder too.
Oh, you know he got a shoulder shimmy. He just ain't gave it to us yet. I know for a fact Martell got to have a mean shoulder shimmy. I don't know if his shoulder shimmy is good as Lil Uzi Vert, because Lil Uzi Vert got the shoulder shimmy.
The ship, yes.
Ooh, his shoulder shimmy is real. Lil Uzi Vert's shoulder shimmy is like, it's right up there with Suge Avery.
Mm-hmm.
But
that's the queen now.
But I believe Martell can give it to us now.
I think so.
Martell's shoulder shimmy is right there with Miss Trina. You know the baddest chick out of Miami. You know Trina got a shoulder shimmy because Trina can't really dance. Trina gonna shimmy her shoulders and pick up her foot and rock side to side. That's all she got for you. She gonna shimmy that shoulder.
She makes it work.
Yeah, she gonna shimmy that shoulder and pick that foot up and kick that foot to the back. That's all she gonna give you. And Martell right there with her shoulder shimmy and a foot lift. That's it. And that's all right. You know, some of your best entertainers, they got a rock and a stomp, and that's they got
Mary J.
Oh yeah, but Mary be working hard for hers.
Right.
That stumble, the stumble kick.
Yes. Oh,
look here. Can't nobody else even do that stumble like Mary.
Yeah, you got to hit it right. You got to stumble just the right amount to the front, to the back.
Yeah,
you got to work it to the side. Yes.
And your head and your neck got to go with it, and your arms got to go with it.
Got to be synchronized. Mm-hmm.
Y'all too funny.
Synchronized. You got to do that thing. Everybody can't do that stumble and the kick like Mary, because Mary gonna stumble and you could count it like 5, 4, 3,
Yes.
2, 1, and then she gonna do that kick.
Bum, bum, Yep.
Yes,
She's
that's right. Listen, you go
exactly.
to a Mary J. Blige show, you going there for the stumble and the kick.
Oh, absolutely, hands down.
So when she
That's the
did the
reason.
Super Bowl show and it wasn't no stumble, like y'all scam people. That was bait and switch. Ain't nobody came here to see the rest of y'all. We came for the stumble.
She dropped to the floor and did a starfish.
Yeah, ain't nobody got time for that, Mary.
Yeah.
We here for the hooker boot stumble kick.
Yes.
Now that's what we is here for. I didn't even want to see the Super Bowl. I turned over there for the halftime, tried to time it out, kept leaving and coming back because I wanted to see Mary do the stumble and the kick and the pretty hooker boots because she always find the meanest pair of hooker boots. They be so nice. And she come out there and what you say, the starfish?
Starfish, yep.
Lala say if they ever make Zoolander, Apollo gonna be a shoe-in. Yeah, he could be on Zoolander. Yeah. 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 It's true. Lil Uzi Vert is up there with Suge Avery.
So shake your shimmy, sister.
Yeah.
Cause Martell Hope is feeling fine.
That's right. Just like that. Haki Mikey say, and the Lil Kim Tourette's jitter. Listen, not so much. Not so much on Kim. Listen, I don't even know what the hell Kim be doing. And that's not one of them like, oh, I'm here for it. I'm not here for it. And I love Kim. When I say I love Kimberly Jones, I love Kimberly Jones. But that whole I'm dodging spaceship stuff, I don't know what that is. And I wish she would stop doing it because it makes me cringe every time. I want her to stop that. Mary got a little jump with hers now. Well, she always had the little jump with it. You know, when she put on a show, she puts on the show.
And a good one.
Oh, you thought you was the only one that noticed the kick with Mary? Girl, everybody know about the kick. Mary J will be here in Miami for New Year's Eve concert with Lauryn Hill and Anthony Hamilton. That's wonderful. I'm gonna be in church on New Year's Eve.
Anthony Hamilton.
I'm telling you. I am telling you. Look, I'm finna leave this alone. We done talked a little bit. I missed y'all today, so I wanted to come on here and talk just a little bit, just a tiny bit.
Yeah.
I missed y'all too. Like yesterday, my energy was off, and I just said, my energy is better spent beating this gown that I'm working on rather than coming in here. Queen Mermaid says she loved that kick from Mary J. Blige. I know that's right. But yeah, child. So that's the thing that I was just like, let me just come in here so we could gossip a little bit, talk a little bit. It really ain't too much happening in the news that y'all don't know about. For now. Everything, you know what I'm saying? When everything's still the same, unlike regular news, I'm not finna come up here and just keep repeating the same stuff. I wish I would.
Auntie, like, I know it sounds like you're trying to escape the porch, but I'm still stuck on this marriage boot camp thing because I've been sitting there just I'm trying to figure out what possibly, you know, most of these people they look like they're fresh relationships too. Like what Fallon and I almost said the servant, Fallon and the worker.
The butler.
They just had a baby and everything, right?
Yep, that's her baby daddy. That's her butler baby daddy. The butler did it in the library with a candlestick. Yes.
And it wasn't even Jeffrey. It wasn't even
Jeffrey.
No,
it was not Jeffrey. It's absolutely was not Jeffrey.
And you had a man with money marry you with
3 children and 3 baby daddies.
I ain't got
what
money
let me
like
know.
That. I don't want you.
But this the thing. This is what let me know when men who got dust and lint in their pockets be trying to tell women ain't no high, what they say, high value man gonna want you with baby daddies. People like That man owned a whole petroleum company, got millions of dollars, and he took Raggedy Ann in with them 3 children, them 3 baby daddies, and she was still stupid enough to sleep with the servant, as you put it.
Right.
That's terrible.
The crap out to the maid quarters.
Yes. You sneak into the boys' quarters to mess with this little boy. Get the hell out of here. I am not. Kim do be dodging them spaceships. I don't know what she doing. Come and say, I would love the husbands show with Martell, Peter, Apollo, Mia's husband, G. Oh, I would definitely watch that. I would definitely watch that. You said all the right people. The only person wouldn't be there is Greg, and that's because, the Lord.
Yeah.
Wait, y'all. The baby say we won't believe what she just heard. Look here, hit this link and bring your little butt up here and tell us what you heard, little girl. What you heard on the Key Sweat radio show. See, this is why cheering ain't right. She should have came right up here and said it. Lala say she did not use her empowerment correctly. She does have that bow wow. But listen, apparently that thing went to stalling. She apparently one of her spark plugs quit working.
Something happened.
It's slipping at the red light. Something went wrong with it. I want to know what happened. Now, why this child come in here and say this? Ain't saying nothing else. Ain't came up here. Where is this child?
Come
now,
on,
y'all,
cousin.
I'm gonna give her 10 seconds and I'm gonna call her little butt because I got to hear this. She know how I am about gossip, Niecy, and then gonna sit up here and not tell me what done happened. Say that man replaced his last name with hers on Instagram. If I was failing, Portia would have had to fight me for that spot in bed. That Negro come from behind every time she swipe her card. Let me tell you,
goodness.
She should, because I still think Portia the one snitched on that girl. Martell is one step from wearing chaps. Yes, honey, the booty out chaps too.
Oh, no.
The booty out chaps. I'm finna call her. This don't make no sense. Queen Mermaid in the chat talking about tell us Peanut. I'm finna call Peanut. The hell wrong with Peanut? So she should have done hit the link or typed or something. Where is you at, little girl? Oh no, here she go. Thank you, Lord.
Okay.
I
like the Sweat Hotel, let me say. I love listening to Q Sweat Hotel.
Yes.
He have the apology hour, the confession hour.
Yes.
Ooh. This heifer calls from Bainbridge, Georgia.
Ooh.
And she says, "Oh, I'm dating this guy, and he just got stuff he ain't dealt with. I can't." So I'm like, "Okay, girl, that's fine." So then she say, "Oh well, his mom was R-wording him, and he ain't dealt with it." Ma'am, on the airways, you telling this man
that his mama? Wait. Let me make sure I got this right. This heifer called from Bainbridge, Georgia, to the Sweat Hotel.
Keep Sweat.
To say she with a man and he dealing with some stuff, and that his mama was stealing his beef sausage.
And he ain't dealt with it.
And he ain't dealt with it.
Now here's the thing. It's not your job. If you dealing with a broken person, you can't deal with them. That is fine. Get out of there. Why are you calling the radio show? Bainbridge is small. Somebody probably know your voice and telling this man business. That lady is not dead. Like what? What is wrong with you? Something's wrong with you. Like, what told you to call Keith Sweat and say that his mama was assaulting him and he ain't got over it and it's affecting y'all relationship?
Oh my!
I'm sure it is. He ain't gonna have a healthy relationship with no women, probably, and that's not his fault. And you don't have to stay with him. But why are you calling Q Sweat to tell him
and to air it out like somebody ain't gonna know your voice?
Yeah, that's too much.
Bainbridge is 5 minutes across.
Oh,
and just like I listen to the Sweat Hotel, plenty of people here like the Sweat Hotel. Yes. Why are you telling Keith Sweat this? Keith was just quiet. Keith ain't know what to say. Keith,
Keith ain't got time for that. Keith, listen, that girl done made Keith put his brown liquor down. He didn't know what to do.
Yeah, that's the wrong type of show for that, ain't it?
It's no
Yes.
show for that. That's not your business to tell. If you can't deal with him, that's okay. That's not, you didn't break him, so it's not your job to fix him. But
Right.
what?
Man, look.
Mm.
People give up way too much, telling their business.
And I feel like it's messed up because men already don't talk about their abuse. So he trusted you enough to tell his abuse to you.
Uh-huh.
And you get on the public airwaves
And put that out there.
and air him out.
Hey.
Especially when you're saying he hasn't gotten over it, that's something he still. That's you don't know how that might affect him if that people figure out who you're talking about or how he might react.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you something. People call them radio shows and think they got anonymity and be saying everything. There was a woman that called in on Ricky Smiley, Raccoonish Radio. And she called in because they had the topic, what have you ever stolen and got away with? This lady called in and slick said, I stole my husband from his first wife. And we've been together 20 years. I say, Jesus.
Wow.
My goodness.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Another fella called in, no cap, said, I stole money from the collection plate and bought a honey bun from the vending machine, and I hid it, and when I came back, ants had got in it. I said, I'm through.
Oh.
People would tell all kind of stuff that they shouldn't tell nobody but God when they call them radio shows.
You want some attention.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
That's the wrong intention.
The wrong attention.
That sounds like something Mia Thornton to do. Just call and tell some old random, uncomfortable, awkward bull crap about herself that ain't nobody asked for.
Ain't nobody asked for it.
I could just see it. And it's bad, y'all. She was on Twitter. Speaking of Edward James almost, she was on Twitter. And somebody had posted it and they was clowning like, ooh, child, away. Mia went to looking off in the distance and swallowing hard when Candace mentioned people lying for attention. This fool Mia gonna retweet it and say, yeah, because I be lying. I'm like, girl, I know maybe you thought she was being sarcastic, but we were all just saying amen.
It's not
she's so lost.
when it's the truth. Are you crazy?
Peanut, the girl, the lady took your mama out. I didn't know what to say. I said, what is going on here?
Mm-mm.
That's the kind of stuff they doing, child. That is the kind of stuff that they are doing.
You don't know. I was in that car. I said, "Oh, I hope she's still on live. I got to get this off my chest." No, y'all did not.
You had to tell somebody. You couldn't take.
No, I had to tell somebody. Somebody had to know. I mean, I know Keith know, but I needed to tell somebody because no, you didn't.
I'm
That's
through.
too much.
Said I wasn't gonna tell nobody, but you had to.
Yeah, I ain't tell that lie.
That's a ticket to the Lord in prayer. That's not.
You ain't lying.
Yeah, but to the radio, oh no.
And you in a small city like Bainbridge. That's what took me out.
Girl, that's like I'm from Ocala. I'm gonna call the Ocala radio station and start spilling tea. Like they ain't gonna say that's hey girl. I know she go with so and so. His mama did what?
I saw her at the grocery store.
Yeah, somebody gonna be fighting in Bainbridge tonight. I can see that coming. I just wish somebody would be there to record the fight because y'all know I love a good fight video. Lala say Mia will probably call and continue to drag her mother like she been doing on the show. I can't stand the cradle face cutler. This girl be killing me calling this lady cradle face cutler, y'all. Dang.
Yeah, they gonna ask me how was her day and she gonna go to talking about her mama.
Like, I was having a good day and the sun was shining and it made me remember all the times that the sun came out, and because I was in a foster home, I couldn't see the sun real good like the other kids who had their mama.
That sounds exactly it.
Yep. Hey Mia, why your feet so big? It's not my fault. I was in foster care. And when the other little kids was getting special magic shoes to keep your feet from getting big, I couldn't have any because I didn't have my mom. Pull Mia. Hey, Glynis. Look here, man. I'm finna escape. I'm just finna
Yeah.
I am running. I am running. We needed a good laugh after all that bad news that started off this day. This day started off heavy as hell. Woo.
That is true. Ooh, I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed
talking
y'all
to you.
I really
My family.
did. Child, so hold on. Okay, that ain't nothing. Well, I guess it kind of is, so I'll give it an honorable mention. So Al B. Shore is now awake and telling us that he was in a coma for 2 months. The time for us to know was why you were still in the coma, Mr. B.
Well, he couldn't tell you when he was in the coma.
I'm just saying, if your people didn't let us know why you were still in the coma, Lazarus, ain't no point in telling us about it now. You know what I'm saying? We don't mind praying for you, honey, precious. But you got to let us know so that we can pray about it, because I don't know what else to do for you.
Maybe that's his testimony.
True.
Maybe. I mean, I'm just saying that he didn't come
like
up
I have risen, I am awake.
He is real. That's why I say, all right, Lazarus. Right, Hakeem Mike, you talking about, wait, what? Yes. He talking about, I'm very humble and thank you for the prayers. We wasn't praying, we didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, social media gonna be the death of some black folks. We got to stop that.
I'm telling you, yeah.
Wait, he said thank you for the prayers?
Yeah.
We didn't even know.
Well, somebody prayed because he got
maybe.
I'm glad that somebody prayed, but call the 7 people that prayed for you, because the rest of us did not know that you was even sick, Al, just to be sure.
Maybe it was supposed to be a direct message.
Maybe, yeah. Or
I'm
like
alive.
you're welcome?
He
Question
said, I'm
mark.
alive, I'm awake, and I'm on the mend. Well, praise the Lord. And thank God for your life. But Mr. Be sure that we didn't know you was
Be sure to spread that message, that memo.
And we have people like Gary with the T soliciting prayer warriors for foolishness. Because I was dropping the baby off, he up there talking, I need all the prayer warriors to pray for LeBron. I'm thinking something that happened to LeBron. I say, oh no. This fool talking about the hair plug surgery didn't work. I say, and then Al B. Shore got real stuff going on. Ain't nobody call us. We was ready. You know what I'm saying? We tell us about a coma. We know how to pray about a coma. This fool is trying to assemble us for foolishness.
He told us after.
He came to, let us know. See, that's how Mia got into it with the Lord of the Rings and Jake from State Farm. Because they want to run and tell us, want to run and tell her, you got to be careful how you post on social media, like they the social media police. You know what I'm saying? But this is just the culture. I mentioned this as an honorable mention, as just a point. Like, this is how deep it is. You've been healed. You say you was alive and awake and on the mend. What is you on social media for?
Right, continue to mend, continue to heal.
And I feel like at the end of the day, Mr. B. Sure just wanted us to know that he was laying down there like Lazarus for 2 months.
Well, that would have people asking, are you okay? What happened?
Right, it's the attention thing.
Yeah. Then don't say that we're asking too many questions just because you put it out there.
I would appreciate if y'all would respect
my privacy.
Yeah. After you done sat up here and told us that, that Jesus had to say, come here, Lazarus. You know what I'm saying? When you really didn't have to tell us nothing.
Well.
This social media stuff getting out of control.
Social media, yeah.
It's out of control. It is out of control.
Did he say this from the hospital bed? Was he home? Did he have the bracelet showing like
They not
I am on the
saying,
mend?
and
Okay.
on the men, submissively grateful. All praises due to Allah. I didn't even know Mr. B. Sure was supposed to be a Muslim. I'll share more of my health experience soon in hopes to encourage us all to stay on top of our health and wellness. Go see the doctor. Heart emoji, ABS.
Hey, that's something we didn't even know the man. Now he about to be one of the spokespeople.
Yes. Now he gonna be the spokespeople. Because he wants you to know he was down for 2 months. But early Sunday morning. Let me stop. Where that piano? He got up. Let me get up.
Preach, preacher.
Say it. I'll be sure. Yes, you've risen.
Oh, Auntie, that's like me. I don't care what nobody say. That's like me getting on here Sunday when you doing Potomac and me saying, look, family, I want to thank y'all for the prayers. I want to let y'all know I'm cancer free. The cancer has left my body. Y'all, what the hell is he talking about?
Praise Jesus.
Not your twins, Mom. I see you down there. Lala Anthony, thank you. You know,
I appreciate y'all. And all y'all prayers.
Geneva, thank you for every phone call.
Every letter you send.
Nisha, thank you for the money you
off
spent
the internet with this stuff.
When I couldn't get my medication, Nisha, you sent me my
Never would have made it. Oh. We got to stop it, man, for real.
Oh.
Social media gonna be the death of black folks. We better stop this. We got to stop
this. Is too much.
This is way too much.
Oh.
And y'all know it's been a lot of Lazaruses in social media over the last year at least, because up until then I wasn't paying too much attention. The only social media I was really looking at was Facebook, because my people in Ocala is ignorant, and that's where all the fights happen. Well, at least that's where they start, and then somebody will videotape the fight for me on Facebook. So I never, other than that, I was never on social media. But over the last year or so, I've seen a few Lazaruses. I was dead for 5 whole minutes, and now I'm back. Snow White, thank you so much for the super sticker, boo. Not your twins, mama say attention. Needy big people make my crack itch. Yes, my crack. Oh my God. But for real, that I'm telling y'all, I know this off topic, but I feel like that's all Mia was doing on Potomac. She was attention fishing. That's all that girl was doing. And that's what people do on social media. It's like, what, Doc? You said I got a hangnail? Don't treat it yet. Let me take a picture of it. Let me take a picture of my hospital bracelet. Give me an IV. Let me take a picture of the IV, and I'm gonna tweet it. I'm gonna put it on there and say, y'all pray for me. People
and you forgot the gown. They'll get the gown on too.
Oh yeah, they gotta show you the gown, or at least like they'll take the selfie and they all make that sad face and then take the selfie with the hair. It's like if you felt that bad, you would not be holding up that camera. And every one of them always take the hand of that little IV needle. That's, you know, when somebody starts the IV and then they tape it down. They ain't even got it hooked to nothing. They ain't even got it hooked to nothing, but they gonna take a picture of that. And then they gonna say, y'all pray for me. Ain't gonna tell nobody what's wrong. You went in there and told them people you had chronic constipation. And they had to set you up like that. There ain't nothing really wrong with you. That's why they don't never tell nobody what's the matter.
Hey, Auntie, just pray, don't ask no questions.
Pray for me. Don't ask no questions. If you really care for me, you'll pray for me and don't ask no questions. If you care for yourself, you'll get your ignorant behind off this internet acting silly.
Right.
They need to
Oh my
stop that.
goodness.
They need to stop it. So now Mr. Be Sure is another Lazarus. I seen a few Lazaruses over the last year. I've been dead and I've been sick, you know, my left titty fell off, and it was one of my silicone M&Ms came in my church one night. My grandbaby jumped out the second story window. I almost go live. Just shut it down because I'm sick of this.
Yeah, that's the phone. Oh no.
Yeah, I be sitting there like, is this for real? Is this life? Is this really life? Like, you know, Earth has gotten so ghetto that I want to move. I want to move. My credit ain't good enough to go to Mars, but I want to go. Miss Barker said chronic constipation. I'm done. They be in there for something silly like that. Like somebody finna give you a warm water enema, but you taking pictures of an IV to make them think you finna get your whole life transplanted or something.
Going in for a 7-hour surgery.
Yeah. Lala say then they always make sure to put the prayer emoji in their captions talking about y'all pray. Yeah, they got to put their hands together. Always got to do that. Yeah, somebody came in here and said, my grandbaby just jumped out the second story. Well, what the hell is you doing in here? That's how your grandbaby got out the window. Because you wasn't watching.
Right.
And instead of you picking him up and brushing the dirt off him, you in here telling us he went out the window.
I never understood that. Understood that. It's like I just got robbed and I'm walking down the street and like, what? Shouldn't you be calling the police or something or making a statement? Like, what? Why are you online?
Telling me, and exactly what the hell do you expect me to do?
Right.
What is I'm supposed to do? Lel say, I hate when they say don't ask questions. I need to know whether to tell God to save you or thank him for saving you. Talking about no questions. Right.
Exactly.
I'm going to pray for him to stop your behind from lying. Lala say talking about halfway died, but I made it through. I almost died last night. Really? I don't believe you. Somehow I don't believe you. How you got all this strength to be talking right now? So I love you, sis, but you made me. You about to follow Auntie Eva and Lala Chanel. Y'all all teetering on the edge of freedom in the corner. I ain't saying you trying to run me to the corner. Yeah, she said the second story window and was in here in the chat steady typing. I said, What else happened to that baby? Did the dog drag it out the yard? Did the child just jump in the car and go to the corner store to get him a malt liquor? What else happened to this baby? How did the baby get out the window? Who opened the window for the baby? I have so many questions. And it was just like we were literally in there. I promise y'all, it was a night just like this. It was a dark and stormy night. It was a night just like this. And we in there talking, cracking jokes, laughing our behinds off. This lady just jumped in the chat. My grandbaby just jumped. I'm like, wait a minute. So when you see a bunch of Negroes laughing, that's your cue to say, all right, this is my time. All eyes on me. I need attention. I be really sitting here like they be sitting there with that music from Eminem from 8 Mile playing in the background, like hyping themselves up. You got to lose yourself in the moment. You better never let it go. Like you got all the attention. I'm jumping in there right now.
Got the hoodie on and everything, bumping.
Yes, they got that hoodie on. They done throw it up just to make it real.
Mom spaghetti.
Wait, but you said the lady. You said the lady said the grandbaby jumped off the second story.
She said, my grandbaby just jumped out the second story window. And I'm sitting there like, how old is your grandbaby?
I'm trying because I'm saying because like is the baby still here with us? Like what?
Yeah.
I don't know. And I was sitting there like, matter of fact, it wasn't jump. She said fell. Let me tell it right.
That's even worse.
So I'm sitting there like, did y'all prop the baby on the edge of the window? Like, what the hell happened, man? Is this baby real smart? Like the baby strong, like little man, like the baby just pushed the window open.
Right.
How
was
did this
it grass, like something?
And what did you have the baby doing when he fell? Was the baby washing the window? You had the baby getting something off the roof out there? Like, what happened?
And what did you tell CPS? We
Right.
There you go. Yeah.
And what's your address? Well, we can tell them to go check on his phone.
A welfare check or something.
On this poor little old baby.
We want to know.
Everybody in the chat, you know how y'all do. Y'all just as bad as them because y'all feed into that bull crap instead of ignoring people and go jump. Y'all like, oh my God, is the baby okay? This heifer waited about 3 minutes and say, oh, he's fine.
I need more than he's fine. No, I need pictures.
Yeah, well, at this point, we need not pictures. Hell, we need you to get up on StreamYard, turn your camera on. Let us protect the baby. We don't trust you.
It's like, let's talk to the baby. Let's see what we can do. Was there scars? Like, did she, like, what happened?
Listen, I'm telling you, and y'all in the chat, y'all so bad. Y'all will fall into this book crap.
It's the bait. It's the bait.
How was the landing? How was the landing? And it's so Lala silly. Lala said I was confused that the baby have a parachute. Because like, what? Right. I was like,
bouncing baby.
And a lot of times I don't say much. And sometimes people, you know, the people who know me peep when I don't say much about stuff. And everybody else literally ain't peep that I barely addressed that person. Everybody, oh, how's the baby? Is everything okay? Oh my God. And that heifer waited a couple minutes and said, he's fine. Listen, by the time she said he's fine, I said it probably ain't even no goddamn baby in that house. That heifer probably
you a lie, right? So you was a lie.
Not no grandchildren sitting over there lying, old lying self. That thing had me tore up.
He's fine. No.
Girl, no, he's fine. He don't exist. He's non-existent. He's a figment of your imagination. How about some? He's fine. Same on you.
What did you take a hit of before you typed that?
Thank you. That must have been like what sis said about the purple drink.
And smoking things. That's the part that got me. They on that purple drink and smoking things.
Yes, sir. When she said smoking things, oh, they took me out. Even said that baby was a stuffed animal. Of course he found. Listen, and I ain't even in it to make nobody feel bad for being lonely. I'm sure if you lonely enough, you gotta invent all kind of family members. But you don't have to come in here like Rabbit from 8 Mile and just start freestyling in my chat, man.
There's our Rabbit.
Yeah. Ain't that what his name was in that picture?
Yep. Rabbit with a W. Oh my goodness. I have tears in my eyes. Probably was a stuffed animal, you know. It probably was.
It had to be. Because it clearly wasn't no living child. I mean, it clearly wasn't. It's a lot of stuff it could have been, but it couldn't have been no living child.
Or a pet.
Yeah. That's true. That is true. That's why I don't even say nothing no more, y'all. I set up the whole Discord and put a hospitality tab in there. If something wrong, put it in there. We got Queen Mermaid. She is the head of hospitality. She will check on you and let you know to add to the prayer list. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully she can weed through anybody who really crazy and we can move on.
Because this
the
is
baby say prevent people.
Why is this so funny to me?
Because it's funny. I have really seen some bull crap.
That is hilarious.
Let me tell you something. People do anything for attention. We had somebody come in here. We was having a crown chat talking about colorism in our community, how it affect everybody, whether you darker or lighter complected. This lady jumped up here because the question was, did you experience colorism in your home? Or, if it happened to one of your siblings, how did it affect your relationship? This lady smooth got up here, ain't said nothing pertaining to what the hell we was talking about, and proceeded to tell us, well, I was the pretty one in the family. I wanted to leave my own life. I said, okay. People just
Oh gosh.
I was just like, all right, you got that.
Oh.
People really are crazy. Social media makes people crazy. I'm a firm believer. It makes them crazy. Yes, God. Look, we said we was finna go. We done sat up here and cackled and kiki for another
Right, I know.
hour.
I gotta go make this child lunch for tomorrow.
And I got a meeting address. So I'm Miss Fence and go to bed and say, what? That's what happened, baby. That's what happened. Lord, not your twist mama say I miss Crown Chat. Well, that's what happened to Crown Chat. We was having real talk. People started stealing our topics and saying crazy stuff to get attention. So I just cut it out. Every now and then we'll do it, and more than likely it'll be in Patreon. I don't have time for the attention seekers. It's weird. It is very, very weird. So, yep, Nisi, go do what you got to do. Nephew, go do what you got to do. I'm finna do what I gotta do, but y'all, I done laughed till I gotta take a BC powder. You ever laugh till you get a headache? Because that's really where I'm at right now.
Yes, the temple.
Yes. So I'm gonna go take
the cheek.
BC powder, and I'm gonna talk to y'all in just a little bit. All right, Bianca just texted me talking about she missed One's Gotta Go. Well, we'll play it again. Y'all always playing One's Gotta Go. Y'all just play One's Gotta Go at the masquerade ball, okay? Y'all be killing me with the One's Gotta Go.
Oh yeah, I like that game.
That game is fun. So I guess we'll have to go back on Twitch so we can really play our music and have a good time, because YouTube is a bummer and we can't play nothing without a copyright. So let's play it by ear for this weekend, either Friday or Saturday. We'll play it by ear. I can't guarantee which day, but it'll be one of them.
All right.
So we can have our Friday night or Saturday night dance party in Club Crown over on Twitch. Okay. So listen, I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Y'all, please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. I'm gonna say it again. Please hit the like button. That's one for Lazarus and the game. Okay, so hit the like button. I appreciate it. Hit the notification bell. Make sure you click all so you know every time we go live on this porch. And last but not least, subscribe if you are not subscribed. And it don't hurt to share a video or two. Somebody else might need a laugh. I sure appreciate it if you did. Okay, y'all are so welcome. Ken folks that's up here with me, y'all want to tell everybody anything before we go?
Good night. Have a good night.
Yeah, good night, everybody. Good night, Nisi and Auntie Saniqua.
Good night, cuz.
All right. Well, y'all heard it from them first. Good night, y'all. And remember, God loves you. I love you. And ain't nothing you can do about it. We'll talk later. Bye, y'all.
Bye.